against Illinois, another big save here, and that's what you need from your goalkeeper to keep you in the game and give you a chance. So just happy for her because it's happening more and more. I think she's growing as the season's going on, looks comfortable in the build. And yeah, shout out to the back line in general. I think we played, 11 players across the back line, or 9 players, and I think they all showed confidence on the ball in possession, and then that desire and discipline and organization defensively, and defended their box admirably. So really happy with them.
And I thought Emma Stransky had a really good game, especially had that early chance in the first half. That goalkeeper made a really good save. Just kind of, what did you make of her performance?
Those are the 2 big saves, right? It's like it could have been a 1-0 to either team, or 0-0 or 1-1, like based on the chances. I think, yeah, she put in a lot of work, and I think with the way we play and how we like to press, like sometimes the strikers, like they're doing a lot of selfless running for the team, and that's the thing I'd like to praise Emma for the most, is like running tirelessly and knowing that most of the time she's never going to win the ball. It's just guiding the press and forcing it to the direction of the field that we want it to go to make it predictable. And so yeah, just her defensive work was fantastic, and obviously really good in attack too.
Coach Fox just noticed that Cincinnati's defense was very stingy, pushing BG players toward the edges a lot.
Yep.
In future matchups, especially marquee matchups like this one, what's going to be the key to sort of cracking that defensive code and getting through those defenses better?
Yeah, I think that game plan as a whole was, trying to keep us in wide areas. I think there were moments in the game we did a really good job. I think it's about playing the ball from changing the point of attack, switching the field a lot quicker. I think obviously the grass was pretty long today, and like slowing the game down substantially caused a lot of problems for us. But I think, yeah, being able to play the ball quicker, and then with that, then it's finding options inside. There was some on. I think sometimes they felt uncomfortable because if you do lose those passes, it's transitioning behind. So I'd say, yeah, speed of play on the change of point, and then just finding those gaps and pockets inside to, again, change the point of attack again, because the whole structure was about setting the whole team and keeping you to one side of the field and getting lots of bodies out there. So difficult for any opponent to break through. But yeah, and then obviously the last piece would be just a little bit of individual brilliance, like taking those moments in one-on-one and beating your players one-on-one. So,
Coach, it seemed like at the end of both halves, there's a lot more intensity, a lot more shots on goal.
Yep.
Can you talk a little bit about how you look towards that and look for those moments at the end of the half?
You don't look for it. It's just one of those things. It's like people call them the key moments of the game, right? First 5 minutes of the half, last 5 minutes of the half. I think it's like people are looking at the clock, realizing there's not much time. It's giving them that little boost of adrenaline, a boost of energy, and the intensity starts to pick up. But you've got to be careful in those moments too, because if you try and be a hero and try and force things, then the ball's just coming straight back your way. So yeah, I think it's natural. It's going to happen. Men's game, women's game, last 5 minutes, it's always gonna, hopefully it's you on the front foot, right, creating chances. And we obviously had that really nice moment, really nice counter-attack, and I thought we were gonna put it away and win the game, but yeah, no, for sure.
Coach, a very physical game all around. Yeah. How do you match up with a Big 12 team physically, and how does that just kind of show how this... I think you did pretty well.
No, we did. We competed, but like in terms of like if you look at the physical structure of the players, they definitely had a size advantage over us, and so for us it's about like, can we get our body in the right position? I said to them at halftime, when you're playing against teams that have physical qualities over you, then it becomes all about quality, timing of movement, being on the same page. You've got to execute that right. Whereas if you're playing against like lesser opponents, sometimes like athleticism plays a factor, right? And you can just instill your will in those individual duels.
Coach, 5 matches in already, only one more week of non-conference before you start playing MAC games. You're 3-1-1 at this point, but how would you assess the group overall, and where are they in comparison to where you would like to be?
I think we're in a good place. Like I think, yeah, I'm very happy with where we are. Like I think we've shown that we can play in the scrappy and the physical and the chaotic games. We've shown that we can play against lower blocks and we're creating chances. I think that's the thing. We're defending our box and we're creating chances. I think last season, we let in some goals that maybe shouldn't have gone in, and then the final third maybe not quite creating as much, and then maybe not as much control. I think when you have a level of control against, like we had against Illinois, like we had against Cincinnati, I think that should bode well. I think the evidence is showing us that we should be confident, we should be feeling good as we move forward.
Any other questions? All right, thank you, sir.
All right, thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Coach.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Good.
All right. So Peyton, you know, I know you guys always want to come away with the win, but you know, 0-0, a clean sheet for you and the back line against a Big 12 team. Just, I guess, overall thoughts on the game today.
I mean, definitely, I thought it was a stressful game in moments, but I always trust my back line and honestly every single person out there on that field. But I can definitely say with a lot of confidence my back line is definitely a brick wall. So.
You know, Coach said, I know you had a lot of people cycling in and out today. Coach said he thought it was about 11 different people playing on the back line today. Just, you know, what's it mean for you and your teammates just to know that you have so many people, somebody goes out of the game, the person coming in can just pick right up where they left off?
I mean, it's great. Every single day in practice, it's a challenge for every single spot out there. But, I mean, we have each other's backs. We support one another. And every single sub that comes in, there's no fault. There's no going down in play. It's great. We always pick it up.
Peyton, for you in your sophomore year, how has your role changed from your freshman year to your sophomore year? I know you started down the stretch of last year, got all MAC freshman team, and now this year you're kind of counted on as one of the leaders in the back. So how has kind of your role changed from last year to this year?
No, as you said it, like definitely like picking up that leader role for sure. I mean, trying to like grow and just like develop more as a player, and as well as like growing with that leadership role. I mean, it definitely can be difficult sometimes, but I mean, when you have leaders like Taylor Green, my captain, who supports me and builds me up, I mean, just spreads all over the field.
You know, we're 5 games in now. Non-conference season ends. You know, one more week. You guys had a lot of newcomers, a relatively young team overall. How do you feel like everybody's coming together as you kind of prepare for MAC play coming up here in a week?
I mean, like I said, everyone pushes each other in practice. So, I mean, practices are games to us. We don't just drop our play in practices and then pick it up for games. Every single day is game day for us. So, I mean, even though we do kind of have a young squad, I mean, you wouldn't know it if you weren't looking at the roster. So, I mean, every single one of them just great players and all on that same level.
Peyton, you had 7 saves on the day, one of them one-handed. How do you just prepare week in and week out in terms of preparing your body and your mind to make saves like that at a consistent high level?
I think, honestly, I got to give thanks to my 2 other goalkeepers on the team. They definitely keep me motivated and push me every single day. I also got to give thanks to God. I mean, He's giving me this healthy body right now, like preparing me for every single day. So just thanks to them, honestly.
Any other questions? All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Peyton.
All right, Taylor Green, 0-0. You guys kept a clean sheet against the Big 12 team today. Just first off, just kind of your overall thoughts on today's match.
Yeah, it was definitely a tough match. I mean, we went back and forth with them, but I'm very proud of the team staying locked in for a full 90 minutes, and we gave them a fight. They came here, and it wasn't going to be easy for them, and we proved that with a shutout for us.
You know, each team kind of had chances, but it felt like it was, you know, probably a fair result. I mean, both teams feel like they maybe could have put a goal in here or there, but it seemed deserved. Just how do you feel about, you know, you have kind of a young team, a lot of new players, and you played a Big 12 team. You know, you kept them scoreless today here at Cochran.
Yeah, I think this preseason has shown that our team can pretty much play with whoever we come up against, and being a young team, that's super exciting because it just means like the years to come, we're just going to keep getting better and better. And we started at a great starting point this year with a lot of people returning, and that's just going to keep happening for the next few years. So I think we're very excited. We've played some good opponents, had some good results, so just super excited to keep going now.
Taylor, you got a new center back partner this year with Gabby transferring into the team. Just kind of how did you make your guys' partnerships the first couple of games this season?
Yeah, me and Gabby, actually, we get along really well, and I think what I might not be the best at, it's definitely like, that's what she's talented at, and we complement each other very well, which I think gives us a new edge in the back. Like, I think we offer different threats, which has really helped us back there, and I don't know, we get along so well, me, Gabby, and Peyton. Like, we just have a great friendship, and I think that shows on the field as well.
You know, Peyton, I know you've seen her do it a lot, but she had 7 saves today. One really big one in the second half. Just, you know, I guess talk about you obviously don't want to let them get any shots, but just knowing that she's back there and can make plays like that.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we would like to keep it no shots on Peyton, but not realistic. And it's really nice knowing that we have a quality goalkeeper like Peyton back there, and she makes great saves during practice, and it's great to see it come out here. And I know we can trust her back there where, you know, things happen, and she's going to be back there to help us out too.
You know, Taylor, just as a team heading into MAC play soon, what are you guys focusing on in practice, you know, week in, week out, to prepare yourselves for the conference schedule, and what things do you guys look forward to building on?
Yeah, so in our conference, a lot of the games get really physical, kind of chaotic, and that's not really our style of play. We really like to play a game where we keep the ball, move other teams and stuff, so I feel like that's one big thing we've been focused on at practice, is finding the calm and finding the peace in our play and finding the game that we like to play and gaining control, because we want to be on the ball. We don't want other teams to be on the ball, so that's kind of our big thing, and just getting everyone in the mindset that no MAC games are going to be easy no matter who we play.
Any other questions? All right. Thank you, Taylor.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Taylor.